Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live and work in Scotland. So this is the 6th card in our Butterfly Brilliance class that I sent out by post. I haven't actually done a sample for this one. I'm just filming as we go. This is kind of like a bonus card. So yeah, so one of the colours that's in this suite that hasn't focused much, I haven't focused on at all, is Poppy Parade. So I've just got a Poppy Parade base and a piece of the Specialist shimmer paper that I put in your pack. So let's use it. So I'm going to use a technique that we used in the first card actually, and that was with my, oh, I've got it here, I couldn't find it. I've got a colour everywhere here. Magenta Madness is in this one. My aqua painter. Right, let me. So the deal is, we'll start with so we're just going to do a bit of splattering. So I'm going to move some things out of the way, and then I want to blend. I've got a couple of stamped butterflies there. I thought I had another one somewhere. Ooh, anyway, I've got, here it is. I knew I had 3. Right, and I've got a laminated piece of grid paper. It's pretty messy, but that's what it's for. It's laminated, so it'll protect what's here. So I want a bit of Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to splatter on here just to provide a bit of interest in the background. And we're just going to hopefully stick with this colour palette of, oh, that's a lot, isn't it? Ooh. And one of the butterflies has got some like bright pink and Poppy Parade in it that's in the paper. But just thought we'd recreate our own background paper here. Right, so I'll do the Magenta Madness first because that's what's on this pen anyway. So these aqua painters are really handy because you can use them for lots of things. You can use them for colouring things, and we've got gorgeous watercolour paper which I have used here before. Right, I just need something to bang this on because so fine. I just wanted it a bit, would have liked it a bit, that's better. If you want to maybe make that a bit wetter, it's maybe, oh, maybe that's too wet. See what happens this time. I wanted some real, do the splattering first. It's all going up my notebook and everywhere where my measurements are. Right, that's the Magenta Madness on, and then I'm going to go for Poppy Parade. I'm going to be real bright here. I'm just cleaning off this onto, try and get the Magenta Madness out of it. It stained it, but that's okay. Right, so let's put some water on Poppy Parade. Mix it up in a one folder, and let's do some Poppy Parade splat. Poppy Parade's quite an orangey red, so against the Magenta Madness it's all a bit mad, but I like it. So it just gives the paper texture and a bit of interest, a bit of magic. I'm just going to pop all this mess into my box that will get washed up after my film, and pop this to dry while we blend on our butterflies and see what happens. Again, just going to use my blender pens, and I've got these are stamped already in Misty Moonlight, so I probably won't need them. And I've got Dark and Light Magenta Madness, and I've got Dark and Light Poppy Parade. And I just don't know how this is going to go, but let's just try one anyway. So I used the dark. I'm not going to go for, you know, huge colouring and magic, just maybe use the dark here towards the centre. That's the Poppy Parade I've got there, and then I'm going to use the Dark Magenta Madness out. I'm going to use the brush end because it'll be quicker. Do you know what? I'm going to go right to the edge because then that'll save me. Wow, it's really bright, isn't it? Take the white away. Wasn't what it was in my head when I started, but do you know what? It's almost going to be luminous, these butterflies. We'll deal with the body in a wee while. And then I'll take the light Magenta Madness and basically go over the top of the dark and then blend that colour in a bit. Pull it in a bit. Because I've stamped the with Misty Moonlight quite a while ago, like yesterday. And just because these are alcohol based pens and the ink is water based, they don't affect each other. So that was the light Magenta Madness, and then I'm going to go over with the light Poppy Parade over the red and blend it into just give a different. And I'm blending it over the. I keep wanting to say Flirty Flamenco, it's Magenta Madness. Just blend all the, it just blends and just get a different, I mean they're really bright, but that's what I was going for. But what I will need is the Misty Moonlight just to bring the body up again. With all that dark colour, the body's kind of lost there. I like that, that's cool. I'm easy pleased, of course. Yeah. These are super bright, aren't they? Right, let's go. I think what we'll do something similar, but we do the Magenta Madness on the inside, this one. So again, in the edge of let's just do the edge and all. Taking that out, taking this out there too. And then we'll go over with the light Magenta Madness a bit. These are pretty mad butterflies, right enough. But sometimes it's just nice to do something really bright and just cheer yourself up. I don't know if you need cheered up, but you know what I mean, it's just nice to have something that's a bit happy. I don't think we have red butterflies in the UK. These are completely from my own imagination. When I'm doing the light colour, I'm going over the dark one as well, so that it's pulling the colour out and blending it all together. And then we'll do the edge with the very dark. Whoops. Is this the dark one? No, that'll be the light one, isn't it? This is Dark Poppy Parade. Right. Now we'll just go from the edge. And I see you have to work fairly quickly so it hasn't evaporated, so it's got time to blend. And then we'll just go over the rest with the light Poppy Parade. I'm going over where the colours all blend them together, so you get lots of shades happening on this butterfly. I'm working in circles because that's what seems to be working today. You might want to go in strokes. It just depends on what you're trying to achieve. For me, I'm just trying to achieve a very bright, luminous-y coloured butterfly, and I think I have achieved that. And again, I'm just going to take the lighter of the two Misty Moonlights and just spill out the body. I'm using the lighter one so that some of the stamping will still show through of its body. And just a wee bit of flash of white coming up on the top of this wing, so let's just, that's fine. I like. Alright, again. This one is going to have, I'm going to use the billet end because this one's so small. Hope you're okay watching colouring because it can be relaxing, but it can be annoying as well. But this is the last one, so as I say, I didn't really do a sample for this one. I kind of had an idea in my head, but I just decided to go and do it. And then take the light. I'm actually just going to do this, just a total pink butterfly. I do think pink butterflies are a complete figment of my imagination. I don't think I've ever seen a pink butterfly. I think they're quite delightful. Bright and cheerful. And who doesn't need a bit of bright and cheerful sometimes? And seriously, I don't think this is going to be a hard card. I'm just taking it out of the way just now so that you can see. And our paper has dried. So I'm basically just going to stick that onto the card base and then pop the, although I do need some kind of a sentiment, but we'll think about that in a minute. Just pop this on here. The splatters just give you a wee background and a bit of texture. Bit of interest, really. I need a white layer to put in there, but I haven't got one out just now. And then I've just got these three gorgeous butterflies to pop. Wow, isn't that got pop? Pop goes the butterfly. And what will we do for a sentiment? Will we have a sentiment? Or will we just use another one out of the... Do you know what? We'll just use another one out of here. Let's not make too much of this. What's this? Oof. I'll find something. Oh, I think this one, wishing you a year of magical moments. Oh, it's got all this. Get out of my way. Get out the way. Now, it can't stay that colour, so let's blend it. Because white on that paper doesn't look quite right. So what have I got? Oh, look. I've got a brush that's had Magenta Madness on it. Let's see if we can blend this. Take the stark white off it. So again, right, here's my scrap paper. I'm messing the paper up. What's up left, right and centre here? Right, let's use this scrap bit. Do I take Magenta Madness at this end? Well, let's go with the butterflies, and Poppy Parade at this end, and then blend them together, and it will be a blended card. Right, here's one that's had red on it, so, but it's dry, so that's fine. These are a mixture of brushes, but our brushes, these are, I've been keeping these for more muted colours. They are on back order just now, and I'm waiting for another 2 or 3 packs to come. These are fantastic. These are by far the best blending brushes I've ever had, but these are the ones I had before Stampin' Up brought theirs out. So there we go, that will be fine. And I just think that I'm just going to do the same at the top of these butterflies, because the stark white just looks a bit odd. So let's just take the stark white off the antennae. Just with the ink that's left on the brush. And I think that's all the bits that are going to go in this card. So I'm just going to close up the ink. Oops. Which way's my card going? All right. So that goes around about there. Did it? I not remember now. Can kind of put them where that one can maybe just slightly overlap. Right, and that needs a, look, there's just a teeny wee white bit there. I like these, it's just different from all the other cards in the kit in colour. So let's just, I think again, we'll just give the butterflies a bit of a shape. Just gently use your fingers to curve them a bit. Quite like that. I maybe just pop a bit of Wink Estella as well on them when I get them stuck down. Stick them down first. These are actually even better than I imagined in my head. And we'll pop this on dimension. Whoops, that wasn't clever. Right. It's going to take just a bit longer to glue to the speciality paper. Just using some dimensionals on here. Should move into the middle, shouldn't I, so you can see. So the paper is a shimmer paper. So the butterflies were stamped with Misty Moonlight. The whole stamp was stamped and then it was cut out with the big die. I want to stick that so it makes contact. That's it, just needs not even a full minute. And again, just use your fingers to curl them a wee bit. And then up. And then just this one going the other way. Just need to give it a second or two for the glue to take a hold. Once it gets a grip, it's away. And there you go. I just don't have a, have I got, oh maybe I've got a piece. No, that's not. I'm sure you can line, you'll have enough white card to line it. I just don't know where I've put all the, I had a wee pile of white card here, but I might have used it all up. Anyhow, you know how to line the inside of a card. So there you go. That is card 6. Bright and pungent. So if you've not got those colours of blends, just use what colour of blends you want to use. But that was good fun. So yeah, I've used Misty Moonlight, Magenta Madness and Poppy Parade and got a real bright, feel-good card, I think. So anyway, that's the last one in our Butterfly Brilliance class. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please feed back to me and let me know what you think. Yeah, private messages on the YouTube, underneath the YouTube video, Facebook messages, any. And I just remembered that I said about using a bit of Wink of Stella, so let's see if I've got a wink that works. Has this got any left in it? Giving it a wee shake. So yeah, you can do Wink of Stella over. It's probably not too visible. I'm just doing it quickly. Obviously you can take your time. It won't be too visible on film, but it is adding that extra sparkle. And it just catches the light. The more you, the longer you do it for, the more you'll get. I'm just squeezing it a bit. Now it's too much. It's too much. There you go, just spread it out and it'll do its stuff. It just catches the light. There you go. So thank you very, very much for coming along to class and enjoying all the cards. Thank you very, very much. See you on the next video. Please subscribe and please share these videos with anyone you think would be interested. Please let your friends know about my kits. I'm really planning to expand them even more over this year. Thank you very much. Bye bye.